I'm the one that gets the closing statements. It's something more, inspiration. But it's nothing cause I'm good to take it. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like a school. That I'm really about to use. I'm a fighter. I am everything you feel. Ask your questions. I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the light starts flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm a veteran. I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear.
I'm Todd Grisham, and what a stunt. And here comes the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
So much hype surrounding. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Neither fighter willing to slow down. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Just see the nerves of a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
They block the hook. They threw the hook. It didn't land. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement, moves left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Couldn't land that jab. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Just when you thought we'd see it, hold that thought! Tyson Fury just got rocked! Down goes Fury! That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response.
On to the second round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
That hook scores. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage.
The plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the plan.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Catch and shoot. How about that time counter shot? The courage on display here is incredible. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They exchange punches. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Good counter punching. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Nice counter. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Lucky that hook didn't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. All about Holmes in that last. The bell rings and we start the third. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fight so far, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
hook just can't find the target. Looking to land the hook. They hit like heavyweights, but they hold that thought. Ooh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. And it appears the hold that thought. Down goes Larry Holmes. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Stamina is off the charts. Oh my, the big fella just got rocked. How did they not go down?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This fight. Did you see that? Well, he's an assassin and some... And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's talk about Holmes. And there's the bell to start round 4. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Lucky that hook didn't score. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Oh, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
You're right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this...
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got... I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice defense on that hook. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot. Well, I don't know who's got the advantage here after both men tasted the canvas in that round.
Absolutely crazy.
Let's reset. Forget about the round.
Back into the fray here in round 5. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
That is showing the fitness. That is showing the stamina. That is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Just missed with that hook. He wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
Hold that thought! And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Is that ever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points until the last 10 seconds. But he's fight.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Big Larry Holmes got rocked. How is this fight still continuing? They've avoided catastrophe there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. Well, the instant assassin in some trouble here. Larry Holmes is going down, and he's got to get up. And that body shot folded him like an old T-shirt.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it, as they were dropped twice in the last round.
There's always a way back, though. Never round anybody off.
Great round, great round. Now relax. Stay focused. Don't
worry about it. You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes.
relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot
On the job, and then get back out there and win the round. Right, let's go out there and get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off and win the round.
Go out there and finish him. Just keep him on the end of that.
You've been coasted for this entire fight, and now you've lain back here.
Let's start the 6. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let them...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's gonna get out of this. A much better game plan here.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
The jab doesn't quite connect. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
His stamina is off the charts. You'd like to see more jabs. Good defense on that left hook. Lucky that hook didn't score. Beautiful counter punch. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Stamina is always an issue. And there's the bell for round 7. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh my, the big fella just got rocked! And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit.
Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hold it right there. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Nice counter. Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
They block the hook. Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Tyson, down goes Fury. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
Fight, I'm by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna fight, I'm by the... Always tryna fight, I'm by the grill, I'm like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom, by 3-0. Knock them out in 60 seconds like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money like I'm money made. I might pop my jack, then uppercut, then he up on my way. With my boat, discount double check, undisputed champ. I'ma walk inside your gym and take over, I'm new to camp. I'm new to camp, sitting ringside with my dog, I'm what coach flick. Underdogs coming out on top, got them so sick. 1, 2, 3, I think it's over. 4, 5, 6, he leaning over. 7, 8, they bout to ring the bell. 9, 10, pack them up like mail. It's over, 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 it's over. Undisputed, I'm undisputed, undisputed. Undisputed, I'm undisputed, undisputed. It's over, 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 it's over. I'm undisputed, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over. I'm undisputed, baby.
I'm Todd Grisham, and there's nothing quite like a CompuBox Academy crowd, and they are vocal here tonight. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tail of the tape. Jack the Manasseh Mauler Dempsey, 6'1" tall, 201 pounds. And he'll be facing Dr. Iron Fist, Vitaly Klitschko, 6'7" tall, 148 pounds.
Yeah, if you've got a brawl that's in front of you that's going to put you under pressure, get to your ribs and get close, you've got to be fast on your feet. If you've got the height and the reach, which I always go for, I depend on that. But if someone is going to push you back, keep pushing you down, you're going to be under...
Jack the Manasseh Mauler Dempsey, one of the legends of all legends. One of the best to ever lace up the gloves, no doubt about it. Vitaly Klitschko. He's a heavyweight, all right. Just look at this specimen fighting out of Ukraine.
This bout is scheduled for 8.
All the talking. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. This with that jab. And a nice left hook. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Good counter punching. Jack Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble. Down goes Jack Dempsey. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, and Klitschko. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Oh no, Dempsey is hurt. And Dempsey goes down. Let's see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Dempsey. And there's the bell to start round 2. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
And he misses with that jab. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. You're not. Hold that thought! The great heavyweight champion just got clipped. Let's see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your blood.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Tried to score with the uppercut. Jack Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble. It's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
I've got...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Hard, he's off. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the
Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Red. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your ball.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Dempsey. There's the bell for round 3. They ring the bell, and here we go. They ring the bell, and here we go. Oh, no, Dempsey is hurt. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward.
What they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, step to the place on my J's are with all 9 and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that gal if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky as Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95s and night gloves slapped on. Soon put chef on the map, son. Don't pop with too many brothers, they cap enough. Dog, I don't care about the past, back bad in the present and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests, man got no fertilizer for them. Go on then run up your mouth yet again, Joe get sent all the way up like Rem. Now that ain't the flexo, I got J's on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars, I got bars in my name like Esco. And I'll slap them off like Crespo.
Welcome to the WBC Arena, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape, and of course, here he is, Alexander, Andy Ruiz.
This bout.
A lot of trash talk. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Those counter punches have to hurt. Carries that jab away. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. They exchange punches. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. They exchange punches. Neither fighter willing to slow down. That hook's blocked. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Hard, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tack for tack. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Andy Ruiz is dazed. And down goes Andy Ruiz. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
A shot from the goal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are right.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Andy Ruiz looks like and Ruiz goes to the canvas. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Shot from the gut.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you continue.
Beautiful counter. Let's talk about Andy. On to the second round. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Swing and a miss with that uppercut. That right hook's blocked. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, every twist.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Andy Ruiz couldn't take any more. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You still want to fight?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Andy Ruiz on the verge of going, and that'll do it as Ruiz goes down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Andy Ruiz looks like he's in trouble. And down goes Andy Ruiz. And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Andy Ruiz is rocked, and Ruiz goes to the canvas. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout.
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for comeback. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comeback. Life's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given the task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know the name reigns heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't got to do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps to calculate. On time, not a second hour late. Witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events I would practice while it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know my lane clear. And when I need to switch it up, I only change gears. Enemy, where art thou? There were so many habagos, it's looking sparse now. I let my weapon whisper to you like a can't shout. I'm getting even, 4-2-3, I'm like a calm count. But you can count on me to do it for the right price. It ain't a game even though I spike. They feel the presence of our zeitgeist. Our victories were written in bright lights. I'm moving like a hitman. Cause I go in and get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman.
Hello, fight fans. I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the WBC Arena. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. This is Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And they'll be facing Roy Jones Jr., 159. This is Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight. Here is Roy Jones Jr., 24 years old. He's already got 22 wins with 20 knockouts. Certainly a young man to keep your eye on.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a pro. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Can't score with that hook again. Nice straight. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You see the nerves on a fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Wow. Take another look at that.
I've got to see that again.
They're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get...
And down goes Jones Jr. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but did you see that? Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Oh my word, down goes RJJ. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you continue.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to power you. Whoop.
Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down, calm yourself down. Come on, breathe, breathe. Get your mind back on the job. There's a god-awful...
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
Better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league.
That's good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? They ring the bell, and here we go. They ring the bell, and here we go. The left hook scores. Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked. Perfect counter lands. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take...
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Roy Jones... Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there.
Whoa, Johnny! Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit. I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Can you believe it? Roy Jones, and finally, Jones goes down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I've got to see that again.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
Just wanna fall and run away from this place, away from mistakes.